Sometimes the person you love says they need space, and you try to respect it. You stop texting first, you give them room, you tell yourself you're being understanding. But instead of feeling calmer, you feel like you're slowly disappearing from their life. Every day felt heavier than the day before. I kept checking my phone, wondering if today would be different. I told myself that giving space was the mature thing to do. I thought if I stayed patient enough, they would come back when they were ready. But nobody talks about what happens during that space. Nobody talks about how your mind fills the silence with fear, how every hour without a message starts to feel like evidence, how you replay your last conversation over and over, looking for the mistake that caused all of this. The distance wasn't helping me heal. The distance was making me feel trapped inside my own head. And the part I didn't see back then was this. I wasn't hurting because they needed space. I was hurting because I was carrying the entire weight of the connection by myself. I thought love meant waiting without complaints. I thought understanding someone else's needs meant ignoring my own. So while they were getting the room they asked for, I was left alone with questions they never answered. That's why it felt so suffocating. Not because I was needy, not because I was weak, but because I was trying to keep a relationship alive without knowing if the other person was still holding on to it too. The quiet truth is that healthy space creates clarity. Uncertainty creates pain. And sometimes what breaks your heart isn't the distance itself. It's realizing you're the only one counting the days until it ends. If you're going through this right now, I want you to know you're not crazy for feeling hurt. And I know it's hard to find someone who will truly sit with you, listen, and understand you without judging. That's why I created a place on Substack where you can share everything on your mind, freely maybe find others who understand too.